people coming from Australia, from New Zealand, and some others coming from Eastern Europe, for instance, Czechs and Poles, and there were Polish squadrons and American volunteer squadrons, the Eagle squadrons, and some French. 15 French pilots flew during the Battle of Britain. One Palestinian flew during the Battle of Britain. Argentinians too. And here comes the flight for the Battle of Britain, with Spitfires, Hurricane, and one lonely Blenheim. Interested in real history will note that the flight is led by 5 Hurricanes, and at least you could take off, fly and land without being terrified by your own aircraft. Designed by Sydney Can and Company, and it was a pure Hawker's product. A white and black Hurricane. This paint scheme was used for all the British fighters during the Battle of Britain, and the Hurricanes, of course, were painted the same way. So while we have a flight of 4, we have the solo, which was black and white, on the side too. Where a strange breed, a strange mix of young men from the whole of British society at the time. Even the auxiliary Air Force squadron were a strange mix again. Some of them were in flames, and his face was completely burned. Period, mostly in America, where it was considered as important to fight this war, and the last enemy was instrumental in bringing America to war, American opinion to war. Afterwards, Henry went to fly again after having been through surgery many times in order to give him something like a face again, and sadly he crashed while returning to flight. He became a pilot again, and was trained to fly on multi-engine aircraft and fly and crashed during a night training flight with a Blenheim. Light bomber, was used for many things, including night fighter. It became a night fighter. It was used as a reconnaissance aircraft, photo wrecking, and is escorted by a Spitfire there. The Blenheim was first developed after some work done on a twin-engine light transport. The twin-engine transport became a twin-engine bomber, and this is it. This is the only Blenheim flying in the world. No other one. And this one has been through a hectic life, to say the least. And it is flown by Lee Brownfoot. This was a fast machine in 1939, 1940, but it was no match for a single-engine fighter, like the Messerschmitt 109, for instance. And as a light bomber, it was very